Hello my students, how are you? Today we will solve module number 1. Look at with me about question number 1 here. Choose the correct answer. 7 over 20 plus 3 over 5. We can find the least common multiplication between two fractions here. 20 can divide it by 5. Then the least common multiplication between 20 and 5 equal 20. And then you can convert second fraction here, 3 over 5, it will be 12 over 20. By multiplication by 4, numerator and numerator, 5 times 4 equal 20, 3 times 4 equal 12. And the first fraction, 7 over 20, we can write it here. The result will be 19 over 20. By 8, two fractions here, 7 plus 12 equal 19. The result will be 19 over 20. Choose letter A about question number 1. Question number 2. A cuboid, if its base area 30 square centimeter and its height equal 3 centimeters, its volume equal. We know volume about cuboid. If you want to find the volume of cuboid, you must find the multiplication between area of the base and the height. It's a rule about volume of cuboid. Area of the base multiplication by height. The result will be 90 square or cubic centimeter, because the area of the base was 30 square centimeter and the height 3 centimeter. Is the volume equal area of the base times the height equal 30 times 3 equal 90 cubic centimeter. 9. Choose letter B. Question number 3. Half multiplication by 1 over 5. Half times the fifth. 1 times 1 equal 1. 5 times 2 equal 10. Then the result will be 1 over 10. Choose letter B. The volume of the shown figure equals space. It's cuboid. To find the volume about cuboid, we must find the lengths and the weights and the height. Look at here, we have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 cubed. Small cube here. It's a length 4. The length was 4 units. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's a length 4. And weights here 1, 2, 3. Okay, my students, is it clear with you or not? We must count. I will here it was 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's clear with you? Okay. Multiplication by height. Height here 2, lengths 4 times 3 times 2. 4 times 3 12. 12 times 2 equal 24 cubic centimeter. Then the result will be 24 cubic centimeter. Choose the true result, letter A. Choose letter A. Question 5. A cube, if its length L, then its volume equal length times length times length. It's the volume of a cube, side by side by side, or length times length times length. Question number 6. The type of the shown triangle according to the measure of its angle. He asked about its angles. Its angles here, the greatest obtuse. Then the triangle will be obtuse. The angle here, obtuse angle. This triangle, we called it obtuse angled. Obtuse angled, okay? Question 8. The point which lies on the x-axis equal what? Lies in x-axis, its meaning y equals 0 in the coordinate. We have in any order the first projection here, we call it x, and the second projection y. If this point lies in x-axis, the second projection here must be equal 0. Then the point must be x and 0 if this point lies in x-axis. Look at the choice in here. We have 1 and 2, it's false, so we must choose 2 and 0. 2 and 0 lies in x-axis. Lies in x-axis. Why? because y equal 0 in this coordinate. Any coordinate or any order, the first projection equal x and second projection equal y. And he told us here's the point which lies on the x-axis. He told us the point lies on x-axis. It's meaning y equal 0 in the order. Then you must choose 2 and 0, letter B. Question number 2. If x over 21 plus 7 over 21, x over 21 plus 7 over 21 equal 4 and 7 over 7 plus third. Then the value of x equal, he asked the value about x here. You can convert this fraction. Look at with me here. Third, it will be equal 7 over 20. Because if you can find or you can't find the simplest about this fraction by dividing by 5. X over 21 plus 7 divided by 7 equal 1, and 21 divided by 7 equal 3, equal 4 over 7 plus 1 over 3. We can simplify this by cancel third by third. Okay, it's equality. Left hand side equal right hand side. Then x over 21 equal 4 over 7. Then x over 21 will be equal 4 over 7. Look at here. X over 21 equal what? 4 over 7. Ask yourself, 7 multiplication by what equal 21? 7 multiplication by 3. Then 4 multiplication by 3, it will be equal 12. Then x will be equal 12. Again, x over 21 equal 4 over 7. Ask yourself, 21 will be 7 by divided by 3. 21 divided by 3 equals 7. And in numerator here, 12 divided by 3 equal 12. Or 4 over 7 will be equal x over 21. You can think another method. 7 times 3 equal 21. 4 times 3 equal 12. Then x will be equal what? Then x will be equal 12. Then the result will be equal 12 about this example. The result here equal 12. Write 12 here in this space. 12. Okay. Third times 0 equals 0. The result here is 0. Write 0. Question number 3. 2 and 3 over 10 plus 5 and 3 over 100 equals 7 and space over 100. To find the result about two fractions here, we must convert 3 over 10 by least common multiplication between 100 and 10. 100 can divide by 10, then the least common multiplication between 100 and 10 equal 100. Then you must convert 10 here to be 100 by multiplication 10 numerator and denominator. And then you can add them. 2 plus 5 equals 7, and write 100 in numerator. 30 plus 3 equals 33, equals 7, and space over 100, the result here will be 33. We must write 33 in the space. It's the result. Okay, my students, here 33. Okay, understood? Question number 4. If x plus 1 and third equal 2, then the value of x equal. Question number 4. He give us information about equation x plus 1 and third equal 2. Then x will be equal space. To find the value of x here about this equation, we must moving third from left hand side to right hand side and change the sign here. Then x will be equal to subtract by 1 and third, and we know 2 equal 1 and 3 over 3. Subtract by 1 and 1 over 3. Then x equal 1 minus 1 equals 0 and 3 minus 1 equal 2. The result will be 2 over 3. It's the result about this equation. Okay. Right here, the result 2 over 3 in this space. Understood, my students? Question number 5. In the opposite figure, the point A is represented by ordered pair. Look at here. It's beginning here about x-axis 3 and going up 4 units. So the order will be 3 and 4. the order here about A equal 3 and 4. Okay, right here in this space A 3 and 4. Okay. Question 6. If the volume of the shown cuboid or cube, we have cube here, he give us the volume equal 200, yeah, it's the volume shown cube equal 200 cube centimeter cube. Okay, and he want to find the value of x. We have here cube, this cube here, and he give us the volume equal 200 centimeter power 3 or cubic centimeter, and the length here 10 centimeter, and width, he gives the width here equal 5 centimeter, and he want to find x. X is the height. To find the height, we must divide the volume over multiplication area or area of the base, multiplication length by width, volume over area of the base. Okay, the volume here 200 over area of the base, length times width, length here 10 centimeter and width equal 5. Then x refers to the height. The height will be 200 over 10 times 5 equal 50. You can simplify it, divided 200 by 50, cancel 0 by 0, and 20 divided by 5 equal 4. Then the value or x equal 4 centimeter. Then the unknown dimension x equal 4 centimeter, right? 4 centimeter here. Question 7. A quadrilateral polygon, all its sides are equal in length and all its angle is right. We called it is a square. We know square, all sides are equal in length and all angles is right. It's a square. Okay, so then the result will be a square. But if he asked about all angles right only, it will be rectangle. And if he asked you about all sides are equal in length only, then it will be rhombus. Okay, but in square, he will tell you the two properties. The first property about square or a total properties, all sides are equal in length and all angles are right. The measure of each angle here equal 90 degree in square. Then you must write square here in this space. A cube, its eagle 5 centimeter and its volume equal. We know the volume of cube equal side by side by side, 5 times 5 times 5 equal side by side by side, or we can write cubic s is power 3. It will be 5 power 3 equal 125 cubic centimeters. The volume about what about cube. Question 3, choose the correct answer. A cuboid, its volume 180 cubic centimeter and its height 9 centimeter. Then the area of its base equal space. To find the area of the base, you must divide it volume by height. Okay, area of the base equal volume over height. The volume here 180 over height 9. The result will be 20 centimeter power 2 or square centimeter is the area of the base. About cuboid. Question number 2. 2 and 5 over 6 subtract by 1 and 2 over 12. To find the result here, you can simplify this fraction or you can convert this fraction. What is easy for you? It's easy for you to simplify 2 over 12 because 2 divided by 2 equal 1 and 12 divided by 2 equals 6. It will be 1 over 6. And then you can write the maniand here 2 and 5 over 6 subtract by 1 and 1 over 6. We called it subtrahend. 2 and 5 over 6 subtract 1 over 6. It will be what? 2 minus 1 equal 1 and 5 minus 1 equal 4. And we can write 6 in the denominator. And can you yourself the result, or it's very easy, simplest. It's 4 divided by 2 equal 2 and 6 divided by 2 equal 3. The result will be 1 and 2 over 3. It's the result about this question. Choose letter B here. Okay, the result. Letter B. Question 3. 8 divided by 2. Number 3. 1 over 8 divided by 2 here. We must convert from division to multiplication. Okay, it's clear with you, my students? Question number 3 here. Okay, write 1 over 8 multiplication 1 over 2. Convert from 2. 2 will be 1 over 2, and then you can find the result by multiplication numerator by numerator and numerator by numerator. 1 times 1 equals 1 and 2 times 1, 8 equals 16. The result will be 1 over 16. Letter A. Okay. Question number 4. If 3 divided by x equals 6, then the value of x equal what? Okay. You know 3 divided by x equals 6. If 3 multiplication by 2 equals 6, then x here will be 1 over 2, because 3 divided by half equals 6. To convert from multiplication to division, you must inverse the second fraction here. Then x will be equal 1 over 2. Okay, 1 over 2. Choose letter C here. Question 5. The cube has space each. The cube has 12 edges. 12 edges. In the opposite figure, the circular degree that represent the fraction of the circle that its shadow equal 90 degree. It's a quarter of circle, 90 degree here. The measure of circular angle here. Circular degree that the present fraction of the circle of the shaded part here equal 90 degree. Question 7. The triangle which has 3 sides of equal lengths is called equilateral. Equilateral. Question 4. Find the value of 7 and 3 over 5. 7 and 3 over 5. Subtract 3 and 1 over 4. We can find the least common multiplication between 5 and 4. It will be 20. Right here, 20 in numerator. 4 times 5 equal 20, 3 times 4 equal 12, 4 times 5 equal 20, 1 times 5 equal 5, 7 minus 3 equal 4, and 12 minus 5 equals 7, and write 20 in numerator. The result will be 4 and 7 over 20. Question number 2. Record order pairs in the coordinate here. Okay. Look at here. We have coordinate about x-axis and y-axis. We can represent the solve here, my students. Please drawing it in your notebook to solve it with me. Okay, my students. First order here, we have x here and y. Okay, we have x axis and y axis. The first order 1 and 1, a here 1 and 1, and b equal 1 and 6. Start 1 to 6, it p, and c order 6 and 6, 6 and 6, it's c, and d equal 6 and 1, 6 and 1, and then you can join its point here, a b c d. And you can get the name of this figure by using the properties or thinking. Here, lengths 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will be a square. We called it what? A square. Okay, connect the points respectively to close the using ruler. Okay, number 1, we do it. Number 2, what is the name? We do it. It's a square. Number 3, what is the area of ABCD square? Area about square equal side by side. Valency here equal 5 units. So the area will be 5 times 5 equal 25 square unit. Okay, it's clear for you. The result will be 25 square units. Understood, my students? Okay, last question here, number 3. A cuboid, its length 5 centimeter and its width is 9 centimeter. And its length, its height 10 centimeter. Find the volume. Okay, it's very easy for you to find the volume. Length multiplication by width multiplication by height. The volume equal 5 multiplication by 9 and height 10. Length, width, height. 5 times 9 equal 45 multiplication by 10. The result will be 450 cubic centimeter. It's the volume of cuboid. Question number 4. Look at here. The opposite figure represents the desires of some children to practice sports activities in a club. If the number of children 120, find question number 1. How many children prefer soccer? Soccer here is a half. Okay, question letter A, the result will be half multiplication by 120. Okay, because this part square, it's a half about of the shaded part here, or the half of the circular here, it will be half multiplication the total number, it will be 60 children. Okay, the result will be 60 children about letter A. Understood, my students? How many children prefer soccer? Here it's a half about total number 120. Letter B, what decimal represents basketball? Basketball here will be fourth. We want to convert to decimal. Fourth equal 2500th. This is the result, 2500th about basketball. Okay, my students, it's the end about all questions. Goodbye, you must study hard. Okay, the next time I will solve a new models. Thank you, goodbye, you must study hard. Okay, goodbye.